Welcome to another episode of the Futures League Roundup. I'm Ben Hayes. The second week commenced last night as all 10 teams took the field, despite 2 games getting cut short due to rain. Let's get to the action. The Bravehearts went to Pittsfield to take on the Suns in an early day game, with first pitch being at 10:30. Brady Ferdinand of Wheaton College got the nod for Worcester, and he pitched phenomenally in his first start of the season, going 5 innings strong, allowing 1 run on only 5 hits and no walks, while striking out 7. Nick Barry of UMass Lowell provided the offense for the Bravehearts, as his timely 2 RBI double in the 7th inning put Worcester ahead for good. With the game being cut short, the Bravehearts improved to 3-1 on the season, taking this one 4-2 in 8 innings. Nashua hosted the Dirt Dogs yesterday in another morning game, and this one went down to the wire. After taking a run in 3 of the first 4 innings, the Silver Knights had a comfortable 3-0 lead. Jeremy Roberts held Wachusett scoreless through the first 6 innings, but consecutive doubles by Chris Villa of Seton Hall and Sean Webster of Southern New Hampshire led to a 3-run 7th inning for Wachusett and a tie game. Mike Giannalis of UMass provided the heroics for the Silver Knights, however, as his homer and 5 RBIs of the night helped lead Nashua to victory. Silver Knights take care of business, beating Wachusett 6-3. Brockton hosted the still winless Navigators yesterday afternoon, and this one was over early. The Rocks put up 5 runs in the first inning, 2 of which came from a Jack Lambrecht home run. The second baseman from UConn went 2 for 5 in the day with a triple to go along with his homer, and 3 runs batted in. Brockton put up 15 hits in this game despite rain cutting it short after only the 7th inning, the most hits per inning by a team all season with 2.14 hits per inning. The Rocks get their second consecutive win, beating North Shore 11-2. In another blowout, the 1-3 Seacoast Mavericks hosted the 3-1 Sharks, but the script was flipped in this one. The Mavericks scored early and they scored often, putting up 8 runs in the first 3 innings. Cameron Crabb of South Florida and NYIT's Jacob Level combined for 3 homers and 7 RBIs. That was plenty of support for Casey Aubin of UMass, who pitched a shutout in his 6.2 innings pitched, allowing 4 hits and 1 walk while striking out 7. Mavericks take down the Vineyard handedly in this one, winning 11-0. The final game of the night featured the sole remaining undefeated squad, the Bristol Blues, as they headed to Torrington to battle the Titans. As with most of Bristol's games so far, this one was a pitching duel. But Torrington's Kenny McLean got the edge in this one, as his 1 unearned run would be the only run the Blues could produce all game. Mike DiMartino of Southern Connecticut broke the stalemate in the 6th inning, as his 2-run double put the Titans ahead for good. Torrington takes down the last unbeaten team, beating the Blues 3-1. Now time for the player and pitcher of the night, brought to you by On Deck Sports, the official sponsor of the Futures League. The On Deck Sports player of the night goes to Jack Lambrecht of Brockton, as the UConn second baseman homered and tripled his way to a 3 RBI day. This was Lambrecht's 3rd consecutive game with 2 hits on the night, and his 2nd consecutive game with a home run. The On Deck Sports pitcher of the night goes to Casey Aubin of the Seacoast Mavericks, who dominated in the 2nd start of the season. The right-hander from UMass blanked the Sharks in his 6.2 innings pitched, allowing 4 hits while striking out 7 and only walking 1. Aubin picked up his first win of the year and dropped his earned run average to 1.86 on the season. Today, all 10 teams are in action as the first game of the day is already underway. The 3-1 Bravehearts are about to wrap things up with the 4-1 Blues as Worcester looks to take over first place in the West, leading 6-0 in the bottom of the 8th. The 2-3 Suns venture up to Seacoast to take on the 2-3 Mavericks. Eastern Connecticut's Jordan Mukin looks to get his 2nd win of the season for Pittsfield as he takes on Tyler Beck of Pasco Hernando. First pitch is at 6:35. 1-4 Wachusett plays host to the 4-1 Silver Knights as Nashville looks to stay atop the East Division. First pitch is set for 6:35. The Navigators are still looking for their first win as they head to the Vineyard tonight to take on the 3-2 Sharks. Colin Ross of Franklin Pierce is expected to take the hill for the Sharks, with first pitch being scheduled for 7. In the final game of the night, Brockton looks to continue their 2-game win streak as the Rocks head to Torrington to take on the 3-2 Titans. Justin Masco of UMass gets the nod for Brockton. First pitch of that game is also set for 7. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of the Futures League Roundup. Come out to the ballpark closest to you to enjoy the Futures League in person, and be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Until next time, I'm Ben Hayes. See you tomorrow.